Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm sharing my experience with Function Health. So last year, about June-ish, I was curious about my blood work and I really hadn't had any labs done since my pregnancies, and those weren't thorough, those were just specific for that. And so I wanted to first get my labs done and then have my friend Rain go over them. She's a root cause practitioner and just helps me with holistic things. And so I had my labs done and I had her look them over. I did a little bit of a cleanse for parasites and heavy metals because I had recently had all of my silver fillings taken out of my mouth, and I know that sometimes, in not all cases, that can cause some toxicity and needing to rid your body of that. Anyways, I went through all that. I was low in iron, low in B vitamins, and my cholesterol was at the top of where it should be, or really close to, at least for the ranges at my primary care office or whatever. So anyways, June I had my labs done and I was kind of due for redoing them to see where I was at after all of those things. And Function Health reached out to me. It was perfect timing. They wanted to gift me a membership, and so I could share my experience with you guys on everything that they have to offer. And it was a perfect timing, lineup, fit, all of the things. So I was very, very excited. I have a whole story highlight saved on my Instagram. I will put the link to that down below. But today I'm just going to share my entire experience and what I'm going to do moving forward, because I have all of my labs done now and I have all of my notes added to my dashboard, and I am ready to share a comprehensive review on Function. So they are a company founded by Dr. Hyman, and I'll put that down below. I think founded by, or at least co-founded by, which is a doctor that I love following on Instagram, just like a holistic, natural, getting to the root cause, doing all the right things naturally type of doctor. Anyways, so they offer a year membership. It's $500. You can use your HSA. They don't go through insurance though. It's just a one-time fee. No hidden fees. You get your 100 plus biomarkers included in the $500, tested and then retested, so it's a full year. And then if you want additional labs, they have cancer proof screening or some sort of additional ones to do with cancer, just so many different various you can add on, which I love that too. I just did the basic, what's included in the $500 membership. So you can sign up and get a year membership going. You schedule your labs through their platform, and they go through Quest Diagnostics, and I had one 10-15 minutes from my house, which is really convenient. But they have thousands of locations, so hopefully you'll have one really close. And so it was easy to schedule. You schedule once during your period and then once a week after. Well, my labs were a week apart, so I went exactly a week apart, and then you wait 3 to 4 weeks maybe from the first time you go until you get everything loaded into your dashboard, all of your labs loaded in, your results, and then they'll give you notes from a practitioner. And so I am going to put in a screen share of my dashboard, put it here wherever so that you can see. It's super easy to go through and log in and check all of your stuff, and then to schedule labs, to see everything. So you'll see all of your biomarkers, which ones are in range, which ones are out of range, and then you have clinician notes, so those will be loaded in a couple weeks after everything. Everything is also organized by category, so I love that. There's autoimmunity, blood, environmental, toxins, heart, immune regulation, liver, nutrients, stress, aging. You have a urinalysis, so there's a urine category, your biological age, which I was really excited that mine was 11 years younger than what I actually am. My biological age was 23 and a half, and I'm turning 35 this year. Female health, heavy metals, electrolytes, kidney, metabolic, pancreas, and thyroid. So it is very in-depth. There are tons of biomarkers way beyond just like your normal annual checkup or whatever you do at your normal doctor. And like you can maybe some extra ones too when you go into your regular doctor, but this is so organized and so in-depth. I love the abundance of information. So you can also go in to each category and it will So autoimmunity, it tells you all about autoimmunity. And then your biomarkers within that category, it will tell you exactly which ones. So the first one is anti-nuclear antibodies, ANA screen. It tells you what those are, why they matter, what yours are, your optimal range, a summary, symptoms of out of range of each biomarker, then sourcing, just to kind of share, getting all of their info. Then you get your action plan, includes like your notes from your clinician, whether or not they recommend like further testing, whatever it is, depending on you. And then you get a food plan and a supplement plan. The food plan I really love because that's where I'm going to focus, is my diet and exercise. And I'll share that in just a minute, but on my food plan, it will have your top 5 foods to include in diet, and then your top 5 to limit. So my top 5 to include were all beans, fiber, and so many different reasons. I have low or high cholesterol, so my cholesterol from June went up 30 points, and so a lot of just different foods, and it's order, there's like hundreds that can include, and then it will tell you why. So you hover over and it will be like, this is good for this, all your biomarkers that were out of range, it explains, or whichever ones those would be good for. And then my top 5 to avoid, I had an inflammatory marker was high, and cholesterol, and so all of the ones, or my top to avoid, are all seed oils or oils. So peanut oil, which is so sad because I love peanut butter, corn oils or oil, palm, and soybean oil, and then among a ton of other things, so agave, alcohol, just all foods to avoid. And then they do have supplements, which I'm not going to start with that, but my top 5 were omega-3 fatty acids, red yeast rice, berberine, which I'm not even sure what that is, but tells what improves. So then fiber, ALA, which is alpha lipoic acid. I don't even know what that is. So what I'm going to focus on though is, because your intuition, like your gut, tell you to. So in the summer, my cholesterol was 30 points lower. I was running every single week and running a 5K every month and kind of training and maintaining that. And so I just started running again because I do feel like that was a big part of it. My body really reacts well to running, and I feel like I need to run, and so that's what I'm doing, and I feel like that's going to help without doing anything else really. I'm going to focus on cutting out refined carbs and sugar because I do love bread and desserts, so I'm focused on cutting those out among with the oils, and I'm just going to run and maintain my other workout routines too. And so I think that you should listen to yourself, your body, do what you need to do, work with the information you're given as well. And it is really just the on this are great. Like, I'm so excited I did this, and I'm excited to retest after I do get back into my running routine and kind of watch types of foods that I'm eating and in the quantities that I'm eating. I'm going to on protein. So just a couple of different like tweaks. I'm excited to see the changes that come from that. And I'm like, I want my husband to do this. I think everyone needs to do this. I have a section. So I put a blog post together for this video as well. And it's just who is Function Health for. There's like a section that, and really it's for everyone. Like everyone, adults, you need to see where you're at. Like, how do you not want to know where you're at? Like, that's just personality, I think. But also like preventing so different things, heart disease, that was a red flag for me. My cholesterol is high and I work out, I don't overeat, we watch what we eat. Yeah, I indulge in like sweets occasionally. I stopped drinking last year, like so many things. And my cholesterol's high, and so you never know what you're gonna find, and it's just eye-opening, and I think everyone should have this information. It's really awesome. Athletes, if you're with chronic pain or chronic just any kind of issue, discomforts, busy professionals on here, because you're busy and you're just like not even maybe thinking about yourself and how you're feeling and slowing down to like think that. And then anyone who wants clarity on things, I was really excited to see is that all of my hormone biomarkers or lab results were all within range. My electrolytes were in range, because those are the things that I've been intentional about for a while now. It kind of just, I'm taking my magnesium, drinking my electrolyte drink, staying hydrated in all of those ways. And then with my hormones, making sure I'm taking out every possible toxin that I can, the controllables, right? We can't avoid some things. And so controlling what you can with that, and also using my Harmonious Healing and Clary Sage, like period rollers, all of my essential oils that I've been using very consistently and intentionally supporting my hormones. I was just really excited to see all of that. I have a section in this blog post of essential oils to go with this, because I feel like just they pair so well with natural healing, and to look at holistically like what you could do to kind of support in that way. So I have immune support oils. Those are ones that we use regularly, whether it's diffusing to help with germs in the air or rolling on topically. Harmonious Healing for Vive is my it's downstairs in my bathroom. I'll maybe put a picture of it here, but it is a natural form of progesterone, and so it kind of helps levels of estrogen and progesterone. So that obviously is working like I knew before, because if I stop taking that, I am all out of whack. My period lasts longer. I have cramps, PMS symptoms, way worse. So anyways, knew that it was working, but to see it in numbers list and to see everything is right where it's supposed to be was really cool. Mood boosting oils also, like reducing, a huge one, because stress can affect you in so many different ways that you might not even think. So there's a list of mood boosting oils and stress reducing oils. Inhaling essential oils is so effective. There's lots of studies done on how it can help your body, your blood pressure, your mood, your stress, pain even. And so there's a list of those in this post. And then lastly, because one of the biggest things that I'm going to focus on moving forward after this is my workouts and being consistent with what I've been doing, plus adding running back into my routines. Motivation and essential oils, they're amazing. Peppermint, eucalyptus, those invigorating oils, lemon, black pepper even. And then oils for sore muscles, because I have been a little bit sore with adding in different things, heavier weights and running. And there's many, like Icy Hot, that is made with menthol or the constituents that you find in essential oils. So throw that away and just make your own, or make a roller or a massage oil, and use the essential oils as well, or instead. So there's a bunch of essential oils. Obviously I had to include two because they're such a big part of my routines in my life. I think that's it. I didn't want this to be too long, but I've included this info plus my link to join Function, and as well as all of the essential oils or other things that I talked about in this blog post. I encourage everyone to do this. The $500 turns out to be like less than 41 or something, around $40 a month, to make sure you're staying on top of and preventing so many different things and just getting on top of your health. It's just important. Health, there's nothing else that matters more than health. As soon as you're sick or as soon as you're down and out with something to do with your health, and nothing else matters. And so it's important to stay on top of it, not getting the quality of life that you could be with being on top of just making healthier choices. And it starts with seeing where you're at. So I encourage you to join. Let me know what questions you have. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end. I hope you have a great day. Bye.